Once there was a fairy called Fifi. She had a sparkly wand. It gave her great powers. She could make the flowers grow or the rain come. Fifi was a lovely fairy with a good heart. She could be sweet and kind. But there were also times when she had a massive, big, scary feeling in her heart and mind. When she had a massive, big feeling, she would whip her wand around and a storm would whip up. The rain would make her family wet and cold. The wind would tug at their clothes and blow off their hats and make them grumpy. And the thunder would scare them and the lightning would make them tremble. Above all the noise of the storm, she couldn't hear the love of her family. She couldn't see it in the dark. She felt unloved, alone, and even more frightened. "I hate feeling like this. It's awful," she thought. "I know. I'm going to stop getting scared. Then there won't be any more storms, and then everything will be okay." So she tried. But it didn't work. You can't help feeling scared. It just happens. And every time she felt scared, Fifi would whip her wand around angrily and the big storm would come. "Stop the storm!" her family would shout over the thunder and through the wind. They sounded cross because they were wet and cold and had lost their hats. Fifi couldn't trust them. She couldn't do what they said and she waved her wand at them in anger. The storm got bigger and the family got sadder and wetter and grumpier, and it got harder and harder to see their love. When the storm had eventually blown itself out, Fifi sat down on a toadstool and sobbed. Just then, along came a wise woman. "What's wrong?" she asked. Fifi explained. "Ah," said the wise woman, "I see the problem. You can't stop feeling frightened. You can't stop any feeling just because you want to. Feelings don't work that way. They are. But you know what you might be able to do? You might be able to not whip that wand around. Maybe when you start to feel scared, you could put the wand back in its case. That way, you won't make a storm." "Oh," said Fifi, "I guess I could try." So the next time Fifi felt scared, instead of trying to make the scared feeling go away, she looked at the scared feeling and said, "Oh no, you're here again." And then she put her wand in its case before the feeling started to grow too big. When she said, "Oh no," to the scared feeling, her wings started to tremble, just a little. Fifi had a clever mum and dad. They noticed her wings trembling. They started to say, "Oh no, poor Fifi. She's got that horrid scared feeling." Over time, Fifi started to learn to feel the big scared feeling and to put her wand away. It wasn't easy, and it took lots of practices, and she made mistakes at first. There were more storms. But in the end, Fifi learned that having a big scared feeling didn't have to mean whipping up a big storm that upset her family. Most of the time, Fifi doesn't make scared storms anymore. It makes her much happier because now her family aren't so grumpy, wet or cold. It's easier for her to see their love. The end.